The storm had chased him across half a galaxy. Commander Elias Vereen stumbled onto the crystalline marble of the alien throne chamber, breath burning in his chest, suit scorched from atmospheric entry. The gates of obsidian and starlight sealed behind him with a whisper, locking him inside the heart of the Zorinthian citadel. The last human alive on Zyros 9, and possibly the last free human anywhere. The chamber glowed with soft bioluminescence, veins of energy pulsing like living arteries. Monolithic statues of towering alien warriors lined the hall, each carved with intricate symbols. Stars exploding, galaxies swirling, beings kneeling. Elias swallowed hard. He had imagined what alien royalty might look like. Scaled monstrosities, tentacled tyrants, insectoid nightmares. But when she stepped from the shadows at the far end of the hall, he faltered. The alien queen was beautiful in a way that felt dangerous and impossible. Tall, ethereal, draped in robes that shimmered like nebula dust. Her skin was like polished opal, shifting hues with every breath. Eyes of radiant violet studied him, not with cruelty, but with a depth that felt ancient. He dropped to one knee, not out of reverence, but exhaustion, desperation, and the thin hope that diplomacy might buy humanity one last chance. This is the enemy, he reminded himself. The conqueror of 8 human colonies. The empress of the spiral reach. Her voice floated to him, melodic yet powerful. A human, alive. Fascinating. Elias clenched his jaw. I am Commander Elias Vereen of the Terran Alliance. I come to negotiate the surrender of humanity, on the condition you cease eradication and forced assimilation. Silence. Then, soft laughter like wind through alien stars. You still misunderstand your position, she said. Your worlds fell centuries ago. His heart lurched. That's a lie. Time flows differently beyond your cradle. She moved closer, each step echoing like a heartbeat. We did not destroy your species. We uplifted it. You are the last unaltered human, Elias Vereen, an artifact of what once was. The floor beneath him seemed to tilt. His mind reeled. Humanity changed, mutated, manipulated. No, his cryoship had only been in suspended flight 22 years. Unless wormhole transit had distorted time, unless. The queen circled him like a cosmic serpent evaluating prey. You kneel as your ancestors once knelt. But they knelt willingly, out of loyalty, out of devotion. Elias forced himself to stand. Humanity will never bow. She smiled. Humanity already has. Her hand brushed his temple, and a flood of images crashed through his mind. Cities of living crystal powered by starlight, hybrid beings with human eyes and alien grace, towering starships grown like living trees. People, descendants. Living not as slaves but as partners. Equals. Evolved. No war. No suffering. But no earth. No identity. No past. The vision faded. Elias staggered back. You changed us. We saved you, she replied softly. You faced extinction from your own wars, your own hubris. We offered unity. And they accepted. Elias clenched his fists. Then why bring me here? She regarded him with something unreadable. Because you are the last thread to a forgotten future. A fragment of a path not taken. The throne room trembled, energy arcing through the vaulted ceiling. A ritual, a ceremony, an inevitability building around him. She extended a hand. Bow again. He stared defiantly. Never. Her eyes glimmered. You misunderstand. This bow is not submission. This is tradition. She placed a second hand over her chest. Your DNA carries a mark, one dormant but unmistakable. The royal resonance. You were chosen long before you were born, bred through generations from a Terran bloodline that once allied with ours. Elias stared in shock. That's impossible. You came across T-stars to surrender your species, she whispered. Yet you carry the lineage of its union with mine. He felt the room pulsate. The statues seemed to lean forward. The universe itself holding its breath. Commander Elias Vereen, she intoned, your ancestors pledged themselves to our imperial line. When you kneel, you do not submit. You fulfill a covenant written in the fabric of your blood. He shook his head. I refuse. You may refuse throne, power, destiny, she said softly. But one truth remains. Her voice changed, resonant and ceremonial. Kneel, and we seal alliance eternal. Elias's pulse pounded. Everything in him screamed to reject this. Fate, manipulation, alien mysticism. But if what she said was true, humanity wasn't enslaved. It wasn't extinct. It had ascended. He was the last relic of the version of humanity fueled by pride, war, fear. And bowing wasn't surrender. It was acceptance of evolution. Of peace bought not by force, but unity. Slowly, painfully, Elias lowered to one knee again. He bowed. The hall erupted in light. And the alien queen spoke the words that would shatter him. Rise, my husband. The world froze. His breath caught. Husband. Not soldier. Not surrender. Partner. Cool. What? He whispered. Your line was promised to mine, she said, lifting him to his feet. Bonded not by conquest but destiny. Our union marks the final bridge between what humanity was and what it has become. His voice trembled. I don't accept this. You do not yet understand. Her fingers touched his chest, sending warmth radiating through him. You came seeking to save your people. You are the symbol of that salvation. You are the bridge. The legacy. A crown of starlight materialized above him. Waiting. Join me. Not as prisoner, not as subject, but as emperor consort of a united species. Elias's throat tightened. And if I refuse? Her expression dimmed. Then the last unaltered human dies, and history closes its book on its ancient self. Silence stretched like eternity. He saw Earth's oceans. His mother's smile. His academy oath. Serve humanity whatever form it takes. He wasn't saving humanity by holding on to the past. He could only save it by embracing its future. Slowly he took her hand. Her eyes softened. Triumph not of dominance, but relief, affection, even joy. The crown descended, dissolving into his skin. Energy surged through him. Gene ignition, ancient pact activating. A rush of cosmic understanding. Memories of two species intertwining across ages. He gasped, knees buckling as the universe expanded inside his mind. When he opened his eyes, stars burned in his irises. She smiled. Welcome, Elias Vereen. Consort Emperor. Husband. Catalyst of our shared destiny. He exhaled shakily. I never thought saving humanity would look like this. It looks like evolution, she murmured. It looks like unity. And now it looks like us. He turned toward the luminous world beyond the throne chamber. Cities alive with alien beauty and human spirit intertwined. A future not conquered but born. And Earth, he whispered, preserved, untouched. A cradle museum of what was. He paused. We will visit it together. Elias nodded, heart trembling. I still fear this path. As do I, she admitted. Great destinies always begin in uncertainty. He managed a breath, half laugh, half sigh. Well, I guess I just married an alien queen. And I, she smiled, accepted a human who dared to bow for peace. The chamber doors opened. Their world awaited. He took his first step into a new epoch. Not as a relic of the past, but as the first sovereign of a shared future. And so humanity rose. Not by defiance, not by surrender, but by union written across stars. A legacy reborn. A destiny sealed by a bow.